Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing 50 random facts about me. I thought this was important because this should be around my 4th or 5th video. And so far you've seen unboxings, you've seen cleaning videos, you've seen hauls, but you haven't actually really gotten the chance to know me yet. So I think this was important to make. So before I start with the 50 random facts, I am going to start with these 2 common questions I get all the time, not just with YouTube, but with my entire life. So I'm actually shocked I haven't received these questions yet. I'm sure down the line I will. 1, what's wrong with your face? Believe it or not, people will literally tell me that. But I have Bell's palsy. I was born with this condition, and from Google's definition, it's a rare condition, and it's basically where one side of your face is paralyzed and the other side you can move. So let's see. So this side I can move. I can never figure it out. This side I can move and this side I can't. So my smile is messed up. I cannot close this eye no matter how hard I try. So I cannot lift this eyebrow. So I've dealt with this my entire life because I was born with it. And it's not fun because it's something that I can't fix. I'm sure there are treatments, but I think I had to do that when I was younger, and I didn't know about that. My mom didn't know about that. So I don't think there's really that much they can do for it. I can get a lid surgery where they can hopefully help me close this one eye normally, but I don't think there's anything else they could do. Just trying to see. Oh, and if it looks like I'm rolling my eyes in the video, I promise I'm not. That's just, honestly, that's just how my face works. Unfortunately, I've noticed a bunch of times in my videos where I will go like this and it'll look like I'm rolling my eyes, and I'm really not. I promise. Unfortunately, that's just how my face is with the Bell's palsy. And if you do want a more accurate definition, I will try to find it again. And I will be inserting a photo. Should be somewhere around here soon, just so you can see like another example of what it looks like. And the other question is about my nails. So this is embarrassing to show you, but I'm all about realness on this channel. So okay, let's see what's a good. Okay, so my nails right here. This obviously is not normal nails, and then maybe I can show it here. I have onychotillomania, which is a nail picking disorder. It's a neurological and OCD disorder. It's uncommon, and it's an irresistible urge to pick at, pull out, and harmfully bite and injure nails. And it's a self-induced repeated trauma to the nail unit. So for a long time, I've had this problem, and my entire life, I never knew why this was the case until recently. Actually, I found out what it was, and I didn't even know there was a name, you know. I just thought this happens, but it's not. Normal nails don't look like mine, and I notice it has to do whenever I'm stressed out. And we figured out the timeline on how long I've actually had this, and by all my experiences, I've had this since I was 5 years old. So that means I've had anxiety since I was 5 and depression since I was 5, because it mainly happens whenever I'm anxious, stressed, or depressed. And I've gotten so many things. So many people say, just stop. And you know what? It's actually very hard to stop. And it's not just that what I do and I'm stressed. I overeat, I stress eat. You know, we all have our issues that we need help with, and sometimes they just don't go away. But there actually was a good 4 months when I didn't actually do anything to my nails. They were actually growing, and I need to get better at that. I need to go back to that. But I just wanted to just put those first before we get into the actual questions, just because I think those are important to talk about right now. But anyway, let's get into the actual questions. So my full name is Gabrielle Teresa Adrania. Now I am Italian, so if you don't know how to pronounce my name, it's completely fine. My entire life, no one knew how to pronounce my last name, but I pronounce it Adrania, and I will put the actual words somewhere over here so you can actually pronounce it easily. My zodiac and my birthday. So I am a Taurus. So my birthday is May 15th. And my 3 fears are heights. I'm deathly afraid of heights. I don't know where that came from. It happened in high school. I used to never be afraid of heights, but now all of a sudden I am. Dying. I'm very scared of dying. Like what happens after. And I'm very afraid of my future. I did not like my past at all, so I'm very scared of my future. I'm hoping it's good. 3 things I love: leggings, coffee. I am a Dunkin' girl when it comes to coffee. I love hazelnut. I don't like Starbucks coffee, but I do love their treats and their frappes. And it's funny, I actually didn't even answer the 3rd one, but I will answer it here. And I love YouTube. I love watching videos on YouTube, and I love creating videos. My best friend. So I have 2. You probably have heard me mention them before, but their names are Frankie and Barbara. When they do feel comfortable, I will have them appear on the channel, but right now I don't think they are, which is okay, because I know being behind the camera it can be uncomfortable. I know it was for me when I did the first video. It took me some time to get used to, but now I'm used to it. But anyway, Barbara, I have known her for 12 years, I believe. I've known Barbara since I was in 6th grade. And Barbara is so funny. She really is. And I can't wait for you to meet her. And Barbara loves anything dog related. She loves Anna from Frozen, Forky from Toy Story 4. She loves Simba from The Lion King. And she also loves medical stuff too. She's very into that. But I also think you would very like her too, as much as I do. And Frankie and I believe we've been friends for 6 or 7 years. I met Frankie my first year of college. It was in our English class. And Frankie is actually the complete opposite of Barbara, but we all do get along. So when I mean the complete opposite, she's more, so she loves Belle. That's her favorite Disney princess. Her favorite Disney movie is Beauty and the Beast, Avi. She loves anything Kate Spade. She has the business casual style. She's very classy. So with Frankie, she's very, like I said, she's very simple. And with Barbara's kind of all over the place. But it's okay. We all love each other the same, and we are all best friends. And every day I'm so thankful for them, because with them I can truly be myself, and I do not have to worry about being judged. I'm always very thankful for them. So, like I said, when they feel more comfortable, I will definitely have them appear on the channel. And I'm really hoping they are, because I really want them to be on here. I really want to share this with them. And they are actually very proud of me for doing this, because I've heard that it takes a lot of courage to do a YouTube channel. And I never knew why, but now I do. It takes a lot to try to show a bunch of people your life, but I've always been an open book, so it didn't take that much of me. Okay, next question. The last song I listened to, it's Brutal by Olivia Rodrigo. I think I said her last name right. I think she was a Disney star. I haven't watched Disney in a long time, so I'm assuming she's a Disney star. All right. Okay, turn-ons. Okay, so I like genuine, nice people. Sure, a lot of people do, but I like that. And I also like someone who accepts all sizes, who actually accepts all sizes. Like, I don't like people who, and you know, we're gonna get into that, turn-offs. I do not like D pics. If you send me that, immediately, I'm just, well, now I don't like you. And only looking for specific sizes, features, and weight. You know how many times that's happened to me, where I remember speaking to someone and he said, you will only be my girlfriend if you are 130 pounds. And I remember at the time I was 145, so I was like, okay. All right, no problem. And immediately I just blocked him. Cannot stand you like that. They're honest, but not that honest. Okay, my favorite Disney princess, Ariel. Love Ariel. And we're also going to get into the next question, my favorite Disney movie, The Little Mermaid. Now, besides Ariel, I also love Donald Duck for my favorite Disney character. Donald Duck is hilarious. I relate to him so much. We both have a short temper. You know, we both are very protective of our friends. And one, he's very hilarious. So, always love Donald. The reason why I joined YouTube, at first, it was to watch videos. And I did that for a good couple of years. Like, I would watch a few YouTubers like Nikki and Gabby, Aspen, Ovard, Beauty Baby 44. She was my first YouTuber I ever watched, who is Lindsay Hughes, if you did not know. Who else did I watch? I watched a bunch of people. But those are like the four I can remember. And I started this channel back in 2011. But after a while, I started to not want to watch the videos anymore. And I eventually was like, you know what? I'm so sick and tired of watching videos. I want to create them now. And I've had that mentality for a year. And I think I mentioned it on either in a comment or in one of my other videos, that I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. Something I always wanted to be, a YouTuber and an influencer. But I remember in 2020, I wanted to do it, but I must have overwhelmed myself a lot. So then I was like, you know what? I don't have the time to do it, unfortunately, because I wanted to post videos so badly, but I also want to be constant or persistent. Like, I didn't want to like post one video for 1 month and then you haven't heard from me in a year, you know. So I wanted to make sure I could do it when I have time. And like I said, I think it was in my overnight bag video. If you did not see that video, I'll link it down below. And I said I am a DSP, direct support professional, so it's also like a caregiver. So I have 4 dedicated days, Sunday through Wednesday, when I work as that. And then I have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Those are my day offs. So I film today, which is, actually no, today's Friday, but I normally film on Thursday and then I can upload on Saturday. That's just what works for me. The latest you will ever see me upload is probably Sunday. But anyway, we're off topic. But that is why I joined YouTube. My favorite YouTuber. So back in high school, it was Gabby DiMartino. But now it's Tiffany Beeson. I love her. I like aspire to be her. I aspire to be Tiffany. Not exactly like her, but relatable to her. Especially when I become a mom. Becoming a mom in the future, by the way. So, I like to think I have a lot in common with her. But her channel is Beauty and the Beastons, which I thought was very clever. That was so cute. And like I said, her name is Tiffany Beeson. Okay, so relationship status, single. 3 things that upset me. Okay. 1, you have to pay for adoption. I never understood why that was the case. There are so many children looking for families in adoption, and most of them cannot be adopted because you have to pay for them. You're literally buying a child. That shouldn't be the case. Those poor children and they're not just babies, you know, they're children, they're teenagers, and they cannot have a family because the rules are just so strict. And I understand they're looking for a perfect family, but once again, there is no such thing as a perfect family. And that really makes me mad. I also understand that they're looking for people who will take care of them and who will love them and who will treat them like their own. I completely understand that, but paying, no, that I don't agree with, and it makes me that mad because one day I would love to adopt. Would love to. Okay. So the second thing that upsets me is tearing people down because of their weight. Now, I've struggled with this my entire life. I've been bullied, I believe, since I've noticed, I believe since middle school. And it's funny, I never had mean girls. I've always had mean guys. Girls, yeah, they would whisper at me here and there, but they never bullied me. If anything, it was guys. Guys always did. Always did about my weight. And sometimes they wouldn't even go online. Sometimes they would actually say it to me. But most of the time I zone out, so I really don't hear it, but I do at the same time. And the other times, I get bullied anonymously, by the way. They never tag their names, nothing, and most of the time I never know who it is. I remember when Ask.fm was very popular, I believe back in 2014, and that was, it's still connected to Facebook. And there are these like anonymous messages that I still can't get out of my head to this day, because that's how much it bothered me. I remember this one quote: "Roses are red, violets are blue. God made your sister beautiful, but what the hell happened to you?" That quote still sticks with me to this day, and that is the entire reason why I hate poetry. I don't like it, and I'm not hating anyone who does write poetry. Just can't do it. And the next thing, which is related to this, which is bullying. I don't understand why that's a thing. And with my weight, with bullying, I've definitely been a victim to it, and it's not fun at all. And it's not trying to help someone out. It has no purpose whatsoever. You're choosing to say those words. You're choosing to hurt someone, and you think it's funny. It's not right. It's terrible. It really is. And I wish I could just put more words to it. But if you've never been a victim of it, then you don't know what it's like. And you can stand up to rallies and say, we need to stop bullying. But if you have never known what it was like to be bullied, if you didn't know someone, especially closest to you, who was bullied, then you have no idea what it's like. And I do applaud people who say, stop bullying, it needs to be stopped. I do. Believe me, I do. But you'll never understand it unless it happens to you, or unless it happens to someone's closest to you. But those are the three things I don't like. And I'm going to stop there. Otherwise, I could talk all day. Okay. Now, 3 things that make me happy. Shopping. I'm a shopaholic, as my dad loves to call me. I am addicted to spending money. It's crazy. My 2 best friends, Frankie and Barbara, and my family. They're not really things, but you get what I'm saying. What I find attractive in other people: patience and body positivity. Very attractive. Someone I miss: my godmother. Marissa. Unfortunately, I lost her back in 2009 around Thanksgiving. It was a couple days either before or after. I can't remember sometimes. I actually have a tattoo of her right here, and I will also insert a photo if you would like to see it. I think you probably saw half of it one time. Marissa still means the world to me. I love her and I miss her so much. And unfortunately, she died from a brain tumor. So I still wish she was here. I do. But sometimes I can still smell her perfume. And some people think that's weird, but I think it's awesome, you know? Her perfume was Princess by Vera Wang, and I refuse to buy it. Refuse to. Because if I wear it, then I'll never know when she's with me. But anyway, next question. Relationship with my parents. So I have a good relationship with my mom And my dad, it could be better. It's alright, but it could be better. Okay. My favorite holiday is Christmas. My favorite animals are dogs and elephants. I do have a cat, but I prefer dogs and elephants. Something that's currently worrying me. So I mentioned before that I am trying to be healthy and fit. So my weight will always bother me. Will always worry me, actually. So that's one. Afraid of losing my parents and my future. Once again. An embarrassing moment. Oh my god. I have two, actually. So one time, it was in the 9th grade, I was in math. And like I said, I have a issue with zoning out a lot. And one time I was actually staring at the board, like the whiteboard, and it looked like I was paying attention until I started smiling. And one of my classmates was like, "Why are you smiling?" Or "What are you smiling at, Gabby?" And that is when I excused myself and I went to the bathroom because I was just so embarrassed. I zoned out. I forgot what I was thinking about too. That was making me so happy, but I completely forgot. And didn't show up until class was over. And then the second embarrassing moment, it was when I had a boyfriend at the time, back in college. And I don't know what possessed me to do this, but we were in my best friend's car. We were in Frankie's car, by the way. And I was making out with my boyfriend in front of my best friends, both of them, Frankie and Barbara. I still don't know what the hell was wrong with me that day, and that still haunts me. Because I remember hearing them laughing because they found it funny, but I was just like, "Why, Gabby? Why did you do that?" Two embarrassing moments. Still can't get out of my head. Okay. Where was I? Something constantly on my mind. Missing an old friend. I still think about her. She's not dead, by the way. I'm just not friends with her no more. Okay. 3 habits. Overthinking, stress eating, and overeating. I definitely need to fix all 3 of those. Something I fantasize about. Another life where money is not an issue. That would be amazing. Honestly, I'm always thinking about that. Okay. Perfect date. So, I'm going to put a lot of thought into this. So, the potential guy I'm with has the whole date planned out. I cannot stand it when I go on a date with someone. They're like, "Well, what do you want to do?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And I'm like, "Well, what do you want to do?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And I'm like, "Okay, so it's going to be like a waste of time." So as the whole date planned out, he did his research on what I like, what I don't like. You know, I like people who put effort. It's very original. I don't like cliches because to me, it seemed like you didn't even try to do something with originality. You obviously do it on your own. You actually put time and effort into it. You actually tried to do something on your own. You know, I'm very onto that. He's genuinely curious about me and my life. And it ends with a comedy slash action movie. Love that. But that is my perfect date. I absolutely don't expect that to happen, but that is my perfect date. Celeb crush. So I am straight, by the way, but if I ever had the opportunity to date Selena Gomez, definitely happen. And then for a guy, I'm really gonna butcher this last name, but I will type it here. So it's Joe Manganiello. If you don't know who I'm talking about, he played Richie in Magic Men 2 and Magic Men alongside Channing Tatum. Okay, so number of kids I want. Now we're gonna go back to the adoption. So I want 5. I want 3 of my own, and then I want to adopt 2 babies from Japan, 1 boy and 1 girl. Don't ask me why that's so specifically. I had a dream one time and I saw 3 of my kids and 2 babies from Japan, 1 boy and 1 girl. And ever since then, that's what I want to do. So, 5 kids. My friends and family always tell me how insane I am for wanting 5 kids, but you know, there are people who have 16 kids. If you know exactly who I'm talking about, link them down below. I mean, comment down below. Do I smoke or drink? No and no. And I do not judge people who do that, by the way. It's just something I just don't want to do. My favorite mythical creature are mermaids. If you know me very well, you know that I love mermaids. Okay, favorite colors. Blush pink is my favorite color, and I love pastels. My style. So my style is comfy, shabby chic, and cottagecore. I would love to dress shabby chic and cottagecore every day. But most of them are so expensive for some reason, and they don't really have my size, which is fine. I have to strive for that. But that's my style, pretty much. Okay, my sleep position. I'm gonna insert a photo like right here. Basically, I'm technically on my side. I have one arm underneath my pillow, and then my other arm, I'm like this way. You'll be able to see it in the photo, but technically I'm a side sleeper. Okay, so Paranormal Experience. This one I cannot forget. So back in 2018, I was driving home from Frankie's house, and I think it was at night because it was like pitch black out. Thankfully, there was no one in front of me, no one behind me, but I remember this like it was yesterday. I was driving home, and I literally saw this like figure. It almost looked like he was jumping in front of my car. And I truly believe it was a he because he was wearing like a blue shirt and jeans, just like right in front of me, like where the windshield was. And I stopped. And I had to take a few breaths because I'm like, did I really just see that? And there was no one near me. Of course, I had no witnesses to see that. But that was my paranormal experience, and it was so weird. It was crazy. And I remember telling my my college class. This was actually around when I was in college. So it's very weird, very scary. Yeah, that was it. Okay, so my school clubs. So I did GSA for 3 years, and if you have no idea what that is, it's Gay Straight Alliance. And then I did book club. Book club I did senior year, but I do wish I did that all throughout high school. So one thing I would not tolerate in a relationship: cheating. Unfortunately, I have been cheated on. It's not fun. Honestly, I'm just going to say this right now. If you are no longer interested in the person you're with, just break up with them. Please. Just like save people the heartache with cheating. Because now, like literally ever since then, what was that, like 2017, so 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, yep, 5 years. Been single. Sorry, that is too soon. Cheating. Will not tolerate cheating. Anyway, what do I need to let go of? Toxic people. I need to let go of toxic people. It's hard, but I do. And by the way, that old friend I was talking about, toxic. Very toxic. My height is 5'4". Okay. We're getting on to this. We're almost done, I promise. Can you cook? No, but I'm learning. I'm also learning to bake too, even though baking, I swear, stresses me out because everything has to be precise, whereas cooking, you can substitute it. Okay, what movie can you not watch? Horror films. Cannot watch them. Especially the Conjuring series. It gets me every single time. Which is so funny because I know like with my sister, she can watch any horror movie. That girl's not afraid of nothing. But with me, horror films have never been my best friend. So I can't do it. Even though I still try to watch it. I do try to like overcome my fear. It always leads to me having all the lights on and being scared for about 2 weeks. And then I can sleep fine. So my favorite TV show, I have a couple. So I love Grey's Anatomy. Favorite character is Christina. I miss her so much. Virgin River. Once Upon a Time. My favorite character is Regina. And I'm really liking the show Ratched. Ratched is a Netflix series. It's like based in, I forgot, I think the 50s. But I love it. I love how different it is. And my last dream I had. Okay, so this was one of them, but I'm also going to mention two. So the first one, I was in a secret room filled with books. It wasn't a library, by the way. It was just a random room. One of them was The Little Mermaid, and it looked very different. Look at the cover. So I opened it, and I was like magically transported into her world. So I wasn't Gabby anymore. Now I was playing the role as Ariel. And I experienced everything that happened in the story. And then one I think sometime in the story, a child appeared. It was a young boy. And told me it was time for me to go and come back to present time. And it was like time stopped. You know, nothing moved. I wanted to go back, and the boy told me I had to choose. Go back to being Ariel or stay as Gabby. And then I woke up. That dream was so nice. Honestly, I would definitely pick Ariel. Most definitely. And then my actually recent dream from a couple days ago, I dreamed I was having a miscarriage. I'm not pregnant, by the way, but I dreamed I was having a miscarriage, and I lost the baby. And I remember seeing me crying hysterically, and I actually felt that pain in my dream because I woke up crying. I woke up crying. I had tears streaming down my face. I had tears on my pillow. And it took me about 5 minutes to stop crying. That really shook me. It really did. I looked it up, and it said that when you have like a dream like that, it means like something in your life is going to happen and you're going to want to abort it, so like give up. So I'm really hoping that's not the case, because I unfortunately give up very easily, and I'm really trying to break that habit. But anyway, that is it. That is the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoy. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you do want to see more videos, please let me know. Please also do some requests. And I actually just did a GNC unboxing on my Instagram. I'll also link that down below. But like I said, I really hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.